Hello, everybody. Thanks for checking out today's broadcast. It is day 367 of my 3-year challenge to lose 300 pounds. This is your first time checking out one of my broadcasts. Just a quick little bit about me. I'm 39 years old, married. We have 4 children together. And last year, I've been overweight my whole life. And last year, I had gotten to the highest weight that I've ever been. I was 520 pounds, and I knew I needed to do something about being 520 pounds. And so I created this challenge with two main goals in mind. The first goal is that I want to stick to something for longer than I've ever stuck to anything before in regards to focusing on my health and my nutrition and my diet and overall well-being. And so I challenged myself to do this for 3 years. I've had diets in the past that I've been able to do for, a few weeks or months or even upwards of 9 months, but never able to sustain any meaningful uh, weight loss and to the longevity of it. So that's why I decided to do this for 3 years. The other big part of this is that I need to lose a lot of weight, and so I challenged myself to lose 300 pounds. Anthony's checking in saying, "Yo, hi Anthony. I hope everything's going great for you today. Thanks for checking out today's broadcast." It's been a crazy couple days on stream. I had that Friday stream that I went for like 2 hours, just kind of recapping the whole year. And then yesterday was a big stream, I felt like, because I got on the scale and weighed in and, kind of felt like that was my official, what do you call, my official 1 year weigh in. So it's been, um, it's been a crazy weekend. I really don't feel like I was able to do much updating about what happened over the weekend, or, I'm not sure if I did talk about it much just in hindsight of everything. But Carrie's checking in saying hello. Hi, Carrie. I hope everything's going great at home today. Uh, I keep forgetting to upload that photo from, anyways. Um, so yeah, it's just been crazy. I was pretty worried about being under 200 pounds for my weigh in. It's just kind of been this weird uh, plateau that I've been on for a while. I don't mind the plateau at all, or it's not anything that's bugging me, I guess, at this point. The thing that I've said for years is that I need to figure out how to eat like somebody who's 220 pounds. And I'm still working that out. I I could definitely eat less than I do, but I'm again just trying to figure this all out. And I'm happy to be at 200 pounds down a year into this. That's the thing I'm focusing on the most with this. The being at this kind of same weight for the last 3 months is also a positive, really, because I have never done, I've never lost a huge amount of weight and then maintain any type of weight loss for any amount of time. Usually I yo-yo, I go from, my top weight to hitting my goal or sticking to a diet for a long time and then lose focus, lose track of things, start going back to old habits and start gaining weight pretty quickly. So there's never a period of time where I maintain any weight loss. Again, like I said a lot yesterday, my focus is going to be chipping large chunks of this weight loss away each month, but I'm not going to overexert, myself when it comes to working out and going to the gym. I want to figure out how to do this through my diet, and I feel like I've succeeded pretty well so far at figuring out how to do it through diet so far. And um at this point, once I start to get concerned, I've talked about it. Portion control is going to start coming into play. But at this point, I'm really enjoying these foods that I never thought I would enjoy. So I'm going to take some time to uh, to eat them and try them and find new things. Uh, and Yeah, I don't know. I feel great still. Like that's the biggest thing is uh, how amazing I feel now compared to a year ago. That's got to be the biggest. Let's see. So I have been listening to the book Whole by Dr. Campbell. I really enjoy the book. It's something that uh there's parts of the book that are a bit dry because he's talking about chemicals and biology and reactions and scientific studies, and uh it's a lot to kind of process and follow sometimes. But uh I really found myself interested in a lot of what he was talking about throughout. We're in chapter, I think, 10 or 11. It's weird because the chapter numbers that they say are one chapter off from what pops up on the thing. So I've been listening to the book, and it really has, uh, it's, I don't know. It's a type, like, I like the way it's kind of laid out. I have, like I said, had a couple times had a hard time following, or I would get kind of daydreaming and have to rewind and listen back. But um, the big part of the book is about eating whole food, plant based, and his arguments for it are very compelling, and he has a lot of information to back what he's kind of saying here. Anthony says, just a note, you think you said it before, you plateaued for about 8 months. Yeah, thanks. And I'm cool with the plateau here. It's just, uh, when you're in the middle of it, it's frustrating. Sure, you know that. um, but and I talked about it when I was listening, the book from Dr. Gregor, How Not to Diet, was the last one I listened to. It really goes into a lot of what, kind of causes those plateaus. About you may not be as strict on your diet as you were for the first 9 months. You may have found foods that you like, so instead of eating a serving of it, you're eating a serving and a half, or a serving, a little bit more than you used to. And when you do that for a couple meals, that adds up to more calories. Yes, very frustrating. Yes, it is. And so it's in your body, I got to imagine that my body is freaking out a little bit trying to figure out what's happened this past year. I mean, it was definitely fed a completely different variety and type of food for 39 years. And now it's getting a completely different diet, and I'm starting to figure out what I like. And, uh, you know, uh, just been a crazy 3 months. But it's like, maybe when I get to 8 months, like you said, Anthony, then I'll start really worrying. I definitely start worrying. But um I again, and also I haven't picked up doing much activity, and that's an easy way to get a couple hundred calories going each day, or doing something. So but yeah, I've been enjoying the book Whole. It has been uh it's been a lot of information, or a lot to process listening to it. Um, and like I said, he's talking a lot about supplementation, and it got me thinking about how much, like the pill industry is developed from supplements that were created, like things that were created as supplements years and years ago, like uh some of these medicines that are now medicines, that are kind of controlled substances, even some of them, um, that they all kind of started off as a supplement in some way, or they started off by extracting a single item from a plant or yeah, some sort of life. And it's a high concentration of one item. You know, they try to take all the, and so uh it's just been it's hard to kind of explain what it, but it was just interesting hearing him talking about the supplementation industry, and me kind of thinking about how, like, that's probably what has shaped just our pill industry in general, is how we handle supplements. And I think there's some, I don't know exactly how it, I was reading, I don't know if I even, but I feel like there's a lot of like self-regulation in these industries where the government says, well, as long as you say that it's healthy, until somebody proves that what you say is wrong, um, then the so then it's okay. Like, so they put these things out saying, well, we don't think there's anything wrong with it. And then 10,000 people get the item and thousands of them get sick from it. Then they come back, oh, we didn't know, and it's, I think it's because there's so many different products that come out. It's hard for them to regulate everything or to test every product. So they allow some sort of self-regulation. Carrie says she was plateaued for a while, so she stopped weighing. Uh, she said she tried weighing herself for the first time in months this morning, and the batteries on her scale were dead. Yeah, I imagine I know two little girls that are like 50 pounds that probably know exactly why your scale is dead. Because they like to just see numbers pop up on the screen when they stand on it. So how funny that you weren't able to weigh in. Well, there's always tomorrow, right? Um, so yeah, I don't know that, you know, have a whole lot more for today. It's just been, um, like I said, it was a crazy weekend. I feel like I talked so much the last couple streams, especially the Friday stream that went for 2 hours. Uh, and Yeah, just been wild. Um, we tried something new last night. It was a dish Carrie had, oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking on what it was. It was a new dish. She made a new sauce because she got a fancy new blender. Um, and it was, I am totally blanking on what it was, but Carrie's saying it's miso night tonight, which is great because I was thinking that last night might be miso night, but tonight is miso night, which is absolutely one of my favorite dishes. Um, and it will be good to have that tonight. I am absolutely blanking on what we had. I know it had celery in it and rice. That's funny. Anyways, I'm sure she'll pop up and tell me what we had for dinner last night. But it's anything that has rice in it, I always laugh at because I was never a fan of eating that type of stuff. And been wild. Let's see. Yeah. Chickpea cashew soup with a little kale is what it was called. Yes. Uh, that actually might be what the recipe was called, Carrie says. Yes. I know she said it had the little kale in the title because it is funny. Like, the soup is great and there's nothing wrong with the kale, but it's definitely like thrown in as like, well, we should probably get kale in our diet, so let's throw it in this soup. It doesn't add to the soup. It's just kind of there. But yes, it was creamy. That Vitamix is worth, yes, the hype. Yeah, getting the Vitamix so we can do a little bit more with these recipes that we're finding and able to make our own sauces and soups like the creamy cashew soup with a little kale we had last night. Um, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do much more today. I got a few things I got to get done for work yet this after, after I get off of here. I will be on tomorrow. Um, will not be weighing in. I am on the fence about weighing in on next Wednesday or not. I do like this only doing it on stream once a month, but I also know that if I do weigh in on a weekly basis, it will kind of create more accountability for me, like anyways, or it'll help me portion control a bit to weigh in more. So I got to decide what I want to do. But I'm going to get out of here today. If yeah, I'm gonna get out of here today. I want to thank you guys for checking out the broadcast. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, thumbs up the video, like the video. I got rid of all the other banner stuff I had around here, but I did. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that is at Fasting. It's over here now. That's FAHSTING. There's also a Discord you can join. The link for that is down in the description. And then we have a Pinterest board where a lot of the meals that we have been enjoying are shared on that Pinterest, so you can get an idea of the things we have been eating. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for checking out my broadcast. If you haven't started your diet yet, get started right now. There's no reason to wait. There's nothing coming up that's more important than getting your health and well-being in line. So you guys all have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. And Carrie says that soup is up on the board already if you want to check that out. Yeah, take care, Anthony. You too.